All right, guys, how's it going? Now, earlier this week, Simon Hughes at The Athletic, who's a very good writer, said something in an article about, Liverpool's hunt for a new sporting director, which, if you didn't see my video late last night, which I sprung into action, I ran downstairs to my office in my slippers to tell you about, go and watch it. It's very, very, very important. It's a couple of videos back, right? In this article about the search for a sporting director, he said, the situation, however, has since moved on. That's irrelevant. With FSG becoming aware of Klopp's decision in October. October. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because October isn't what we were told. And I don't know. I'm not going to go over it all again, but we had claims back in September, if you remember. There's some videos on here about that. There might be channel members' videos, I can't remember. You don't need to see them, but basically the timeline it's changing all the time, Not groundbreaking or anything, but I'm just putting that out there to you guys. 1 minute it's November, then it's October. Then we had club personnel saying things previously that's like, hang on a minute, I don't fucking add up. It's just, I remain convinced, guys, that something's gone off that we don't know about. Honestly, I do. And I know there's people out there that are like, why does there always have to be a conspiracy about, why can't you just believe the manager? I just don't believe it because of the things he was saying in the first half, like in the summer, in the first half of the season, about how energized he was and how much he was, all right, maybe he was trying to kid himself. I don't know. It just doesn't add up. And the silence from Tom Werner and John Henry is just, I just find that really like fucking bizarre. And I don't think you guys, not all of you guys, some of you do because you said it to me, but I don't think, when I say you guys, I mean like everyone, the fan base. I just think like the fan base seems to be like, I don't understand why the fans are not going, why is there no comment from John Henry or Tom Werner? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. And all right, there was a statement published by Hulk Hogan or Flash Gordon or whatever, saying on behalf of, it wasn't a statement, it was quotes, like on behalf of the owners or whatever, wish Jurgen well, thanks so fucking much and all that, cherry on top, as you watch. But absolutely made them billions, I think. And it's been the biggest thing to happen to Liverpool Football Club. If you said to me now, right, what's the next, the biggest thing after Jurgen Klopp in recent years or whatever, I'd be like, well, I'd need time to think about it. But Jurgen has been such a big deal to us, and I'm still completely and utterly baffled how the owners have not come out and said, why did it not say, and principal owner John W. Henry said, we're sad that Jurgen's going, we respect this, we're so grateful for this and that. Same from Werner. Everybody else said something. Even Linda. Oh, you would. Even, I must take my aspirin to England on Tuesday. I'm gagging for it. Even Linda goes, I tell you what, right, she does go out of her way, yeah. I think she means it. Listen, I've started following her on Instagram. I followed her before, but then I'm like, I don't like you, smarmy. Do you know what I mean? Because I just don't want to see pictures of Werner and Henry and all that. But she's like a young red, is Linda. She really is. Now, I know some of you might be like, oh, she's privileged, got money, so by default we have to hate her. I don't like people like that say them kind of things. All right? For whatever reason she's with John, right? Whatever you think, she's a really nice person, I think. I do think that. And if you look her up on Instagram, you will see, lots of pictures. See, I do like brunettes and that dark hair, me and that, don't you? In the comments section, just fuck the timeline. Just tell me brunette or blonde or ginger, red. Red's alright, innit? But don't you think that, no, it doesn't matter. Got me thinking about Fishy Friday again. What were we talking about? Yeah, the timeline's off. Anyway, I think at some point we'll hear more in the future. And I do think that Jurgen has just been run down under their ownership, but also other things as well. I just think it's been a bit frustrating for him. So this isn't bashing the owners, right? This isn't a bashing the owners thing. I don't like the owners, but I don't like to put myself in a camp as such. I would, you know, I'm not particularly keen on these people, but I don't hate them. You know, I don't hate anyone in the world. Well, fucking people that are nasty to other people and hurt other people, of course. But I'm just not that kind of person, you know. I just don't like the way the game's gone and the greed and stuff like that, that's all. And I just think the timing's out. The timings of everything just doesn't seem to make sense to me. And whether you like Linda, you know, I know we have a laugh and a giggle and a joke, and, you know, probably shouldn't be, because you're not allowed to these days. Well, tough, we're going to have a fucking laugh and a joke. I'm not saying anything wrong. She should be flattered that Big Dung... whatever you think of Linda, she is the only one in that organisation that goes out of her way to put pictures on Liverpool winning. She quotes statistics. She, you know, like, it's, you know, some people say, oh, it's scripted and all that. You know, I don't believe it. I think she genuinely cares. She'd be my chairwoman, her. I'm not joking, and I don't mean just so I can see her in a nice red coat every weekend. I genuinely, I've said that before. She would be my, yeah, definitely. Because at least she pretends to give a fuck if you don't even believe her. I think she's great, honestly. No, I do. I really do think she's a nice person. Like, I just think it's nice that she flies the flag. Yet her husband, who's got his cell phone on him all the time, can't even open his Twitter account and say, gonna miss you, Jurgen. Can't say now, or well done, you know, after we win or anything. Not one. Can't even lie. Can't even get some, you know, poxy kid to say, put a tweet out for me. Will you just say what you want, just make sure it sounds like. Can't even do that. Linda's all right. I like Linda. I think she's all right. And do you know what? I see the comments on the pictures that she puts out. They're a bit cringe, to be honest. Like, people say, you're the best owners ever. What you do for sporting franchises is amazing. There's some real weirdos out there. I know what you're thinking, but I'm a nice weirdo. But she's had a lot of shit as well over the years, which ain't cool. I don't like that. Be respectful. Banter. Only banter. I would never insult anyone, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't believe in that, to be honest with you. Anyway, I don't know why we got talking about the timeline's off. Simon Hughes is good when it comes to writing about Liverpool Football Club. Maybe he made a mistake. I don't think so. I don't know, it just doesn't sound right. If he did make a mistake, you're not telling me that any of the other acts at the Athletic, Ornstein, James Pearce, wouldn't put that right. You know, sometimes journalists will use an article, a big article, and slip something in. All right? I'm not going there. We've spoken enough about that. Just to get it out there, just to let everyone know they really know. Trust me. Right, I'm off. If you appreciate the video, please give me a thumbs up. I know Linda will. Give her. Please leave a comment. Your comments are important to me. And if you want to buy me a coffee, hit the super thanks button. Read the video description, and because you go in there then with all them lovely people. Yeah, top people, man. I got some great supporters on here, man. Fucking great. Mint. When I drop the lottery, guys, you'll be all right, I promise you. Definitely. Maybe not if it's a tenner, but if we get 10 million, fuck yeah. Right. I don't know if I've got any more that I want to say to you this morning. I think to think about, I've got to go live in less than a couple of hours. Yeah, we'll be live on here in less than a couple of hours. All right, guys, take care. And if we don't speak again, I think we will speak again over the weekend. Of course, do have a great weekend. Be good. And I will hopefully be here on Monday for you before I head off to England Tuesday to Sunday. All right, guys, thanks for watching.